Welcome to Monopoly. In this video we're going to analyze Atom Cosmos chart and see what is going to happen for it in the short term, mid term and long term quickly. So let's go. So Atom was today up around 15%, but as Bitcoin was dropping, it also dropped and lost its upward momentum. So for now, similar to other altcoins, it is filling its gap. But for Atom, it's kind of different because, for example, Cardano was still 0.4. It's like basically similar to its levels like from last year or 2 years ago. But for Atom, it's kind of different because it had a lower low. It's at $2, less than $3, and now looking for $1. So it's like actually a lower low, so it's not good for it. If it doesn't recover quickly or have a V type of thing that it comes back down and grab a liquidity and then go back up of these levels, that's good. But actually if it just remains on these levels, low levels, I think it's gonna be here for a while and we're gonna enter a low volume, especially if Bitcoin enter below 80k. So things do not look good for Bitcoin itself, and especially for altcoins which didn't do well. Like Atom, for example, here is a prime example of how the stars of the previous cycles and the fancy first layer altcoins and big market cap, like top 30, 20 on the coin market cap altcoins are doing so bad. Atom Cosmos had basically a terrible year. Like its top that it could do was from last year December. So basically the whole 2025 Atom was just dropping and crashing the whole time. And its top was $10. So we just went and just touched $10 and then quickly crashed. First of all, we have to, if it wants to go any higher, it has to break the downward trendish. This is for short term. If it's going to be long term, then it's going to have a consolidation, and this trend line is not going to do any good. So in the short term, if it wants to go for higher, it needs to break this, and then it's going to be a momentum itself, and they're going to go for a higher high. And this level here is really important that it was broken down, and that's why one of the reasons that it keep going down. If the Atom rally continues, and first of all it needs to attack here, and with this momentum and this chart, I think it's gonna get rejected and go below here and eventually fill the gap. If it succeeds and break through above here, and needs to break the trend line and then go for higher high, or just be above here and wait for a good opportunity. If Bitcoin or altcoins do well, it's gonna go for higher high. So in this scenario is like a good scenario for it, happy scenario, and that would reclaim a lot of higher prices. For example, the first one needs to reclaim $5 to $6, and this is the main supply zone for now. But for the bearish scenario, if it attacks here and gets rejected, or even if it goes down directly, and then first of all the $2 zone, it aligns with the gap and it's a psychological zone. If it goes from here to here, it's basically the market cap is going to be half. So I think it's a really important zone here. If you lose this, and then $1 to 1.5 would be important. So if it was me, I want to buy, I would probably buy a small step at $2 and then small step at 1.5 and other one at $1, and that would be like the proper way to invest and hold if you want to buy Atom. And I wouldn't hold this for 10 years. I would probably sell it in the next cycle. And probably then if from either from $2 or between $1 and $2, we're gonna see consolidation and casual pumps and dumps and a low volume era probably. And after a while, whenever Bitcoin or altcoins do well, then eventually probably going to rally and go for a higher high eventually. And about the all-time high, if you bought Atom Cosmos at any of these prices and you're hoping to sell it at your entry, well, I hope I'm wrong and you can have a sell exit opportunity and sell without losing, but it's claiming back $10 is debatable, let alone getting back its all-time high, which is $40. So I don't think anytime soon, at least in the short term and midterm, we even gonna go above $6 or reaching $10 in my opinion. But anything is possible, and Bitcoin might be 150k next week. So anything is possible, but it's just not likely with this market and with this chart. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more videos and more updates on altcoins and Bitcoin. See you in the next video.